I got a very important book here. This one is called Book the Business, How to Make Big Money with Your Book Without Even Selling a Single Copy by Adam Witty and my main man, Dan Kennedy. Okay. How to make money without selling a book. Most people think that when you write a book, you get paid based on selling the book. And really, that is completely untrue. Uh, the way to make money off a book is to use the book to raise your celebrity status or raise, I think they call it authority marketing. Make yourself, stand out in your space, whatever that is, whether you're a chiropractor or a financial advisor, whether you're someone who works with children and wants to carve out the niche that you are the go-to guy to accelerate genius in children, which is me, of course. Yeah. So when you sell a book, you make about $1.13 a copy through a traditional publisher. Even if you self-publish, you might only make $2 to $3 per book. Really, the big money in a book is in what I just said. It's as a tool to raise your stature. So Adam Witty has a company, maybe I'll pull it up, called Advantage Marketing. And what they do is they help people like me or entrepreneurs or thought leaders or anybody who wants to gain a higher celebrity status, and they help them get a book out. Okay, so I knew a book was important, but until I read Book the Business, I think I underestimated how important a book was in terms of credibility. And here's why I underestimated it, because people don't even read. You can write a book and no one's going to read it, or they're going to read it and they're not going to do what you suggest. And so it was counterintuitive to me that a book would be that important. But for whatever reason, if you have a book and it has a great subtitle and it has a great cover, all of a sudden you get media interest in you. And they say, hey, Dan Luzonis, the author of the Einstein Blueprint, 100 Ways to Hyper Accelerate Your Kids, or whatever my subtitle is going to be. And they just, you want to frame you as an author. He's the guy who wrote the book. It doesn't matter what's in the book. The book could be wrong. The book could be poorly written. Nobody could read it. It could have bad reviews. It doesn't matter. If you wrote the book, all of a sudden people look at you like you're some type of, small g little god. And so that's what I took away from this book. And I've been working on my book, The Einstein Blueprint, for, off and on for 2 years. And it's in a good spot. I have it in the other room. I should have brought it here so I could show you the manuscript. But anyway, this book pushed me over the top in the sense that it told me I got to get my book out there for so many reasons, not just to make money, but just to really accelerate my whole business, my whole consulting business, my classes, my coaching, everything that I want to do to help people accelerate their kids. I need a book. And so it's going to be out there real soon. I have it up on the screen here. Let's see, the first chapter, Make Money with Your Book, No BS by Adam Witty. Adam and Dan Kennedy, who's a marketing guru, they go back and forth. They alternate writing the chapters, but really it is from Adam's company. And Dan Kennedy highly recommends a book. He uses books, and he's written about 20, as a foundation of all his multi-million-dollar marketing enterprises. So there's that. And even if you think about somebody like Tim Ferriss, who wrote the 4-Hour Work Week, this is a guy who got to invest in, I believe, Airbnb, Twitter, and Uber at the ground floor. He's considered to be, the entrepreneur, the thought leader in Silicon Valley in many, many ways, and by many, many people, if not almost everybody. He got to that place because he wrote a book. And so the more I look around, the more I see people who used a book to really, really propel themselves into a higher level. So I would encourage you, if you're even thinking about writing a book, or if you're in business and you never thought about writing a book, but whatever you're trying to do, however big it is, I want you to check this out. Go to Advantage Marketing, and you can actually get this book for free. Adam sent me this book for free. They use books as loss leaders, which is something that you wouldn't even think. So he probably spent about $7 to send me this book, because he knows, based on his numbers, the people he sends this book, they get interested in writing a book, and they end up buying his consulting services, which can go up to $30,000 for authors. So he's going to get his money back, and he has been getting his money back. But again, check this out. Books are more than you think. All right.